Hey guys, it's Jayla Michelle and I am back with another video. So it's been around 2 weeks since my last video, and honestly I've been super busy and I've had a lot going on with my mental health these past 2 weeks. So that's why I've been kind of like not consistent, but I'm back on my stuff, guys. I will be putting out more videos. So yeah, so this video is basically going to be about some ways that I have maintained my peace and kept my peace these past few weeks, or how I've just been staying sane. So before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Go ahead and just like the video. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. So here I have my notes too, just so like I don't forget anything. And also, excuse my appearance, I just did not feel like doing my hair, but yeah, that's another story. Number one, the first kind of way that I've maintained my peace is by setting boundaries with people. I let people know how I want to be treated, and if someone does or says something that just doesn't sit well with me, I address it right away. I don't let it slide, because if you let it slide, it's just gonna keep happening. So yeah, I deal with that stuff immediately. I'd say, like, for example, like, this isn't a real life situation, but say if you're dating a guy and y'all get into a little argument or whatever, and he just started getting disrespectful with you. Start getting a little aggressive. What you would do is nip that in the bud real quick. Say something like, don't disrespect me again. Next time I feel disrespected, we're done, you're cut. That's how you set a boundary. Setting boundaries is really important because it teaches people how to treat you. But the only thing is, you really have to stand on that. Like, if you set a boundary, you have to stand on that, because if you let stuff slide, they're going to take you as a joke. And this is something I definitely had to learn with relationships, friendships, all of that. Like, stand on your boundaries and let people know that they can't play with you. But yeah. Number two, another way, something else I did to maintain my peace is I deactivated my social media for a little bit. Social media can be a very dark place, and there's a lot of negativity on it, especially like Instagram, TikTok. You got pages like the Shade Room. It's all negativity on the Shade Room. Like, I don't even know how people enjoy that, but like, seeing negative comments from people, like, it really makes you lose hope in humanity. And it's also like disheartening to see how fake everything is. Like, literally everything on social media is fake. Everybody looks the same. Everybody has the same little trendy style. The it girls, they all look the same. Nobody is different. Well, I mean, we have like those few unique people, but for the most part, like mainstream type of stuff, everybody looks exactly the same. My Instagram isn't deactivated at the moment, but it was for a little bit, and it just made me feel like kind of insecure. Like, I feel like I'm not at a place. Sorry, let me fix my necklace. I just don't feel like I'm at a place where I am 100% confident in myself and who I am. So for me, social media has made me very insecure. But getting rid of social media has definitely helped me focus on myself more, and it helps me with my laziness too, because when I'm on social media, especially when I'm on TikTok, I will be on TikTok for hours, and it's like, okay, like I need to get my life back. So yeah, I definitely recommend everybody deleting social media at some point in their life. Like, not saying it's forever, but just see what it does for you. See what changes it makes to your life. Next, something else I did to help maintain my peace is I stopped overthinking so much. I have a bad habit of overthinking a lot. Like, I feel like if someone changes their behavior even slightly, I notice it. And like, if it's a friend that didn't text me back, or if they didn't text me back the way I feel like they should have texted me back, I'm gonna be like, oh, she being weird. Like, oh, she being weird. Like, she must not mess with me no more. She must be on some weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, my head immediately goes to that if I feel like anything has changed in someone's behavior, any of that. And it's like, it's not good to overthink, because for one, people have their own lives and they have their own issues. Just because someone isn't acting the same or acting the way you want them to, it could just be something that is going on in their life. It doesn't automatically mean it's something about you. So that's something I had to learn. But yeah, like, I'll think about stuff and be like, oh, they're being weird. The whole time that wasn't even the case. So yeah. I don't have like a really specific method of how I stopped overthinking, but I will say I recognize it immediately. I'm like, okay, I'm overthinking right now. I need to chill out. And then I just think about something else, or find another way to entertain, like, I'll find another way to entertain myself. But yeah, my last way that I have been maintaining my peace is investing in what I love. Self-care is important. We all know this. But self-care doesn't have to be just about taking baths, skincare, all that stuff. It can just be like retail therapy. Now, I hate spending my own money. That is something I do not like. Anybody that knows me can tell you I do not like spending my own money. But it's like when I buy things that I want, it makes me happier. Like, it makes me feel happier. Like, not too long ago, I went to Barnes and Nobles, got me a few little books. I finished that book in 2 nights, and it ended up being a good decision. Like, something I was really interested in reading. But yeah, retail therapy can definitely be a good thing. Just make sure that you don't indulge in that too much. Like, you're not blowing all your money, because then that's bad. And being broke, nothing fun about that. Nothing happy about being broke. So yeah, and even buying clothes, buying cute clothes that you can go out in. Even just taking yourself to get ice cream. Like me, I love me some Cold Stone. Like, I go to Cold Stone, I get the little birthday cake ice cream with the cookie dough mixed in it. Yeah, but actually, that wasn't my last point. This is my last point. So I would say my last and final thing I would say that I have been doing to maintain my peace is being okay with being alone. I'm an only child. Y'all probably know this. I feel like I said this on another video, but yeah, I'm an only child. I've been alone a lot in my life, but for some reason before, I always had a problem with being alone. Like, if I went somewhere, I needed to bring a friend with me. Like, somebody had to go, because I was not about to be walking around alone, because I felt like it was kind of embarrassing. Like, who wants to be alone in the cafeteria at lunch? Like, that's embarrassing. But I feel like once you mature and you gain some type of confidence, being alone isn't as embarrassing anymore. I feel like if you're okay with being alone, you have power. You don't need people around you. You can have a perfectly good time by yourself. Now, I've said this in another video. I don't have many friends in college. I have not made a lot of friends in college. So I've kind of been forced to do a lot of things alone, and I have been forced to put myself out of my comfort zone. I go to the dining hall alone. I'll take myself out to eat alone. I'll take myself to the mall alone. Like, I'm seriously in a place where I am just fine being alone, and sometimes I even prefer to be alone. Like, leave me alone. Like, I don't want to be dealing with nobody else, nobody's else emotions, nobody else's problems. Like, no, just me. But yeah, be okay with being alone. That's power to me. I hope you guys liked my video, and I hope you guys were informed and liked what I had to say. More videos will be coming out in the future, so stay tuned. But yeah, thank you guys. Make sure you write a little comment, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.